Hi everyone, this is Michelle again. This is my second video, and I want to talk to you about how I found out I was transgender. I want to say it started back in elementary school, really. I started asking myself, oh, I wonder what it would be like if I was a girl instead of a boy, and I ended up going, and it really started asking that question when I went to Catholic school for my fourth and fifth and sixth grade year. I was wearing the tie and the button-up shirt and the slacks. Well, then I started wondering. It's like, oh, I wonder what I would look like in the dress, the skirts, and their uniforms. Basically, Japanese schoolgirl. That's pretty much what they were wearing in the Catholic school. So I started asking myself that, but then again, I'm like, no, that makes no sense because I'm a dude. Back then, I thought I was a guy, and I can't wear women's clothes because like not right. And you know how they say, "Oh, it's a phase, it's a phase." So that's why I kind of threw it down to. It's like, oh, it's just me going through some weird phase, I guess, and hormones and puberty and all the other good stuff. So that's kind of how it went. And during middle school, it kind of went away for a little bit, but then it just came back again here and there. Um, Even girls I thought were attractive. Being raised as male, thinking if I find a girl attractive, I guess I should ask her out, and that's what I kind of did, which it never ended good because they're like, no, sorry, no. Um, but that's because I did not scream masculinity. I'm a short person, like really short. I'm like only 4'10", so I'm a pretty small person. um, so that's kind of the reasons I started thinking I might be transgender as well because of my height and my interests mainly. I didn't like working on cars. I didn't like doing yard work. I was more, I want to cook. I want to clean. My hobbies are doing arts and crafts. Like for a while there, I just sitting there making beaded jewelry and stuff and twisting, making bracelets, necklaces, rings, earrings, stuff like that. Um, High school was really confusing because I think the girl I was questioning myself so much, I was just kind of asking a bunch of different girls out just to try and see what I liked and didn't like. And that was like a huge fail for me. Um, my first girlfriend, it didn't feel right at all. Of course, she was no help either. She was more into being on the computer 24/7. I tried really hard to be there for her, and I didn't know what I was doing. I was more, you know how you watch movies and like, oh, you have to do this, you have to be romantic, you have to be affectionate, and that's what I thought. That's what a relationship was. So yeah, that was really messed up. After high school, I started questioning myself again, and at Halloween, I asked my aunt to borrow some of her clothes for a costume, and it felt good. I felt like me, like it felt like I should dress like this more often. So from that Halloween on, I started dressing as a woman because it felt good, and I just put under, I guess I'm a cross dresser because I never really knew what transgender was. I thought it Okay, what I thought transgender was a transvestite that was also bisexual. That's what I thought transgender was for the longest time. And I have thought about sex change like a few years ago, but I didn't know all the details because my experience with it was watching South Park with Mr. Garrison. He's like, oh, he had his dick and testicles chopped off and had breast implants and wore makeup and That was my thought what being a sex change would be. I didn't know about the hormones. I didn't know about the transition time. I didn't know about any about the feminization surgeries or anything. So, how I really got into seeing what transgender was earlier. Probably, I want to say, sorry, May, June-ish. Probably June, yeah. Late June, early July. I, was thinking about Halloween. Like, oh, what do I want to do for Halloween this year? I ended up getting a maid outfit, which I didn't wear because I ended up not celebrating Halloween, for personal reasons. I just didn't get to celebrate it, which really sucked. So anyway, I looked up trends. I'm on YouTube, and I put in makeup tutorial, male to female. And I was clicking on a few, and then I came across this transgender girl on there. Steph Sanyati, Sanjati. I'm not sure if it's Sanyati or Sanjati. I'm not really. So, Steph, yeah. So, so I subscribed to her, and I've been watching her ever since. Because I thought it was just makeup. I didn't know she was transgender at that time. And I started watching more of her videos and really enjoying what her stuff was. And makeup tutorials, which, by the way, I have no makeup on right now because I'm going somewhere later. I can't really be dressed as a woman at that time, so I just put on my wig and a sweater. And then I clicked on her video and I put this, and there was another video under it. I hate being trans, or I hate being transgendered. And that was by Chloe Arden, Arden. So I've been watching her as well. So that was my introduction and crash course to being transgender. They're two channels. So I subscribed to them and been watching them and trying to learn something. But my way of learning, I need somebody right there next to me showing me step by step to do something. And it doesn't really work like this. Like, oh, do this. Like, no, I need you here right now with that brush in your hand. Okay, we're gonna paint you like this. We're gonna do this because that's how I learn. So it's kind of hard because I wish I could actually meet them and actually talk to them. That'd be awesome. Because I've been trying to get with this one transgendered woman through the one therapist my one therapist knows, but our schedules just keep on clashing. It's like, oh no, I can't do it this time. I was supposed to meet her last week, but then I end up getting there, and they're like, oh, sorry, you're a little late into your appointment, and something came up with her, so I didn't get to meet her. It's like, god dang it, because I have so many questions, like, how to pick out clothing is the main thing, makeup, like, for my skin type and everything, that's a big one. Like, not really sure, like, people talk about tucking all the time. I don't know how to do it. All I do is, this is what I do. I get underwear, and I put okay, here's my testicles, here's my penis, here's my legs. I put it up here, then I just put, like, a underwear, like, push it up, so my penis is like this, and then my testicles just hang there. And then I put on, like, different layers of shorts and stuff. They're not actually tucked in anywhere, because I don't know where you're supposed to tuck them into. I'm not finding no pocket that they keep telling me about. Yeah, I may or may not have one. But, yeah. So, in July of this year, 2016, I talked to my therapist, which I've been seeing before then. I've been in therapy for a long time for personal reasons. Like, I started out with really bad depression, and then more stuff came out about me and my early childhood, which I'll probably do a video about that, about my whole internal life, about how I had a lot of abuse and stuff from my mother, so it turned out from being deep depression to, post-traumatic stress disorder, and it's not going away, so we need to get you in a bunch of therapy and groups and try to help you out. It's like, great. I hate that they have to label everything now. It's like, why can't I just be depressed or something? No, you have to label it. Oh, so, yeah. So July, I talked to my therapist, and I went to my family doctor and told them how I'm feeling, and I wanted to start hormone therapy. And like, okay, we'll talk to your insurance, and then like, not even a week later, like, okay, go pick up your prescription. And I was so happy. I started um estrace, and then after that, they put me on testosterone blocker, which was spirolactine. That's like their go-to drug. That's like what everyone goes on. Um, so I started that, and then that doctor says, well, you need to go see an endocrinologist, which I already do for my diabetes, but I got rid of my last one because we were not getting along. He was old, and he was just like, okay, I go and freaking meet this dude, and he's like, oh, yeah, introduce himself. He doesn't introduce himself. He ends like, oh, hi, I'm Dr. So-and-so. Nice to meet you. Da-da-da. Comes in here, looks at the paper, looks at me. You're pretty short, aren't you? Yeah, and that's all he wanted to talk about was my height. Like, yeah. Are we gonna talk about anything else except for my height? Oh, make another appointment. See me. Bye. Like, are you kidding me? So I'm getting a new one, and I'm seeing them in January, sometime in January. So I'll be getting my hormones through them, and that's what's going on with me. But since I've been on my hormone and hormone replacement therapy, I've been actually pretty happy. I'm having a little bit of breast growth. My hairs on my body is lightening up and not growing as fast or as long. My hair is actually, this is a wig, like I said before, because my hair is still not as long as I want it to, but it's growing more, it's thickening up, because I had a bald spot here, which was due to another medication I used to be on, and it was, when the side effect was hair loss, and it started falling out, so I had to get off of that, and it just never grew back. But since I've been on hormones, it's actually starting to grow back now, and it's starting to thicken up, which I'm really happy about, because I hate it having this bald spot right here. It's really embarrassing, but it's growing back, and I'm seeing a doctor. So right now I'm on my 5th month, and then next month will be my 6th month, and they're gonna up my estrogen pill from, I think I'm on 2 milligrams right now. I want to update to 3. Then after another 6 months, which will be a year on that, I'll be on 4, because they wanted to jump start it so I actually get results. And yeah, so that's all I wanted to say, was how I got into being transgender and what I've learned so far. And I'll be making another video here in a few days or whatever, and I'll see you all really soon. And please like, comment, subscribe, whatever. I didn't get any, I only got 20 views so far on my other video. I didn't get any likes, I didn't get any comments, and that's what I really need is, like, help, you guys. I just really need some help on what I'm doing, and your guys' thoughts. That's what I really, really need, okay? So I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye.